All right.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Today, we're going to be presenting the For Life formal presentation, Upline Pro formal presentation. And this presentation will probably take about 45, 50 minutes to go through. So let's get into it. You know that today, if we look what's going on around there, you're going to see that over 800 million jobs are actually going to be replaced by 2030. Everything is becoming automated. So here we're in an industry that's just going to continue to soar, and that's the health and wellness industry. 8.5 trillion is projected by 2027. So we have an opportunity for anybody that wants to take advantage of it with For Life Research. If we look at what's going on around the world, indirect cells, one thing, no matter what automation does, no matter what AI does, it's never going to replace the human being. Therefore, the direct selling industry is enormous. When you look at direct sales and networking, these are some of the giants around the world, where you got the United States leading with 40 billion and China in second. But every one of these countries you can take advantage of and build a For Life business. Now you can see the automation right here. If I were to click on that, let me go back here real quick. Let me go there. This actually, some of the areas you're going to find they're automated. When you click on them, they will take you to another place within the presentation. All right, a few testimonies here from J. Michael Smith, a very successful restaurateur. Had many restaurants in Hawaii and throughout the US, is retired and is now building a For Life business. Of course, Jillian, great thing about Jillian is Jillian lives on an island in St. Martin and is building a global network just by using the tools that we have today. Claudia lives in Canada and she's doing the same. I'm the only one in the US. I'm sorry, J. Michael is in Tyler, Texas, but I'm in San Diego, California. That's the beauty of this. You can build a business from anywhere in the world. So let's talk about our company, For Life. Who are we? Who's For Life? Well, we're a company that began in 1998, so over 27 years of history of together building people. We're a multinational company in over 80 countries. We have millions of dollars invested in science. We believe in science and research. We're constantly challenging science, and that's what brings new, innovative products to us. Over 1,000 employees that are there to serve you and me and all of us as we build our business. They do all your shipping, your packing, paying all the commissions, all the expansion, all the distributor services, all the toll-free numbers, everything they manage for you and me. We get to focus on one thing only. This, present, share, talk. We're a debt-free company, very important. Many companies are struggling these days with the economy, the global economy, the way it is. For Life has zero debt. And that is why they're able to pay us every day, daily pay, debt-free company. And we're a manufacturing company, manufacture our own products, over 90% of them in our own manufacturing plant, over 80 global patents that we have now. So that protects you and me and the company with a patented technology. We're top rated. We've got a Business Bureau rating of A plus and a WSA rating of AA plus. It simply means For Life has no formal complaints. Satisfaction, 100% is our fourth pillar of our company. Science, success, service, and satisfaction. We want everybody to be happy. Our CEO, Danny Lee, he is also the chairman, the acting chairman of the Direct Selling Association. Why is that important? That's important because he's in touch all the time with the CEO of Amway, Herbalife, Nu Skin, any company that's in the US that's in direct selling or network marketing. Danny Lee's in touch with them. They're our voice. They protect us in our industry. Danny Lee, our CEO, is the chairman of the DSA. So what's our mission? Well, as I mentioned a minute ago, our four pillars: science, success, service, and satisfaction, improving the lives through those four pillars. Now, you can click on any one of these here on science, success, service, and satisfaction, and that will take you to another place. Now, some of these links, as we go through, we're going to have to make sure that they're all, completely working. But if you click on that one there, you can see that it goes to science. It tells you all about the science of For Life. If you click on success, That's going to take you here, where you can look at events, recognition, leaderboards. Leaderboards are always fun to see, which top 25 people around the world, are active in the business. There's the compensation plan. So service, I'm sure that would take you to the Foundation for Life. There you go, Foundation for Life, service. So this is it's kind of an interactive presentation. It's really cool. And satisfaction, of course, that's going to take you to For Life's standard. All right, 100% satisfaction. I'm not going to click on every link as I go through, but you'll know the links because you'll see either the YouTube, arrow icon, or it's blue and underscored, and you'll know that's a link. All right. So For Life, we believe in empowering people through science, success, service, and satisfaction. The vision of our founders. David Lisenby, one thing I love about him is he is a pioneer in immune science, transferceutical science. That's his passion. He loves research, constantly studying and learning about new technologies that can be brought to us. And there's some new stuff that's coming out in 2026 at the International Convention that's going to blow your mind. They've been studying some of this stuff for 5, 6 years, getting ready to launch it. Bianca Lisenby, she's the founder of the Foundation for Life. That's her passion. She loves children. And that's why there's so many projects around the world with the Foundation for Life. And we're legacy builders. It is not easy in our industry to find real legacy builders where you can get involved and build something, be proud of what you're building, and know that it's going to last, and you're building a legacy for you, your family, and your prosperity. And by the way, the goal that we have, 3 million new homes by 2030, and we're on target to do that. That's our goal, taking Transfer Factor and For Life products to 3 million new homes. What are the benefits of partnering with us? Well, first of all, teamwork. Most people try to go at, building a business alone or building an organization alone. Don't do it that way. Do it with a team. All right. We all know that, teamwork makes the dream work. We've all heard that. Residual earnings. That's another thing. Build a passive income. Build an income stream. As you build your network, you're going to have customers, you're going to have affiliates, you're going to have people that want to, be team builders. So build up a residual income, launching new products, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, constantly bringing new innovative products that we can share with people. Home-based flexible business. A lot of people want to work from home these days. We've got all the tools to help you do it. Virtual meetings, we've got an app, all kinds of tools to help you build right from home. Security and stability of a 27-year-old company. Personal development. One of my mentors, Jim Rohn, would always say, if you want to develop your income, develop yourself. And that's what I love about this business, all the skills you develop. Hereditary business. I've been involved with For Life now 27 years. I'm 65. When I joined For Life, I was 38. And there's a number of people that are not with us anymore that began when I began. And they have passed their For Life business on to their children or to their nephews or nieces. And we're talking substantial amount of monthly and annual income. Your business isn't just yours, it's yours to pass on to your family. Minimum investment. That's what I love too. Anybody can start this business. It doesn't matter what level you're at, your income level. You can start this business because there's quick profitability. We pay daily. You can earn income every single day. No monthly operating cost. You don't have to worry about rent, licensing, payroll taxes, carrying inventory, none of that stuff. One thing, share, and that's it. And our pay plan pays 64%. It's one of the highest in the entire industry. Our For Life science promise, research and innovation, constantly bringing cutting edge formulas backed by Transfer Factor and other technologies. Quality testing. Our manufacturing plant is NSF. That is pharmaceutical grade. I'll be up there actually. I'm leaving tomorrow night to fly up to Utah. I'll be going on another tour with some prospects. And I show them, this is a manufacturing plant. If for some crazy reason For Life had to manufacture a drug because it was necessary, they can do it. That's the quality of the plant. Quality and testing, community to safety, GMP certified. That means good manufacturing practices for safety. And it's all about results. That's why people continuously use the products. I've got customers for 27 years that still use the products because they love them and they're clinically researched. So a blueprint for holistic health. These are David Lisenby's 4 R's. If you ever wonder what the 4 stands for in 4Life, that number 4 stands for replenish, rejuvenate, reflect, and reinforce. And that's what 4Life focuses on, with staying healthy. And there's another video right there, the 4Life Way, which explains a bit about that.
Hello, I'm David Lisenby, founder of 4Life. I'm excited to introduce you to the 4Life Way, a simple yet powerful approach to holistic health and well-being. Every day we face an array of challenges that can undermine our health, from environmental pollutants and processed foods to the stress of modern life. These factors can weaken our immune system, leaving us feeling tired, stressed, and vulnerable to health threats. Despite our best efforts, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and uncertain about how to effectively support our body's natural defenses. The 4Life Way comprises 4 categories of healthy living that can guide you to a healthier, more vibrant life. Let's begin with replenish. This is about nourishing your body with what it needs most. Drink more water, reduce your intake of sugar and refined carbohydrates, and focus on eating healthful, whole foods. When you give your body the proper fuel, you create a strong foundation for overall health. Next, rejuvenate. This is where we focus on rest and renewal, quality sleep, regular exercise, even something as simple as walking can have a huge impact on how you feel. Incorporating intermittent fasting can also help refresh your system and support your body's natural healing processes. Third is reflect. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, but taking time to reflect is crucial. Embrace meditation, breathing exercises, and other ways to manage stress and anxiety. It's also important to reduce screen time and focus on being present in the moment. Finally, we come to reinforce. This is where 4Life's core science comes into play. Taking supplements, especially 4Life Transfer Factor, helps support your immune system and overall wellness. These supplements are an essential part of maintaining your health and resilience day in and day out. Now let's talk more about Transfer Factor and why taking it is so important. Of all the actions you take in the 4Life Way, making sure you take your Transfer Factor isn't the least of these. In fact, it might be the most important, and I'll tell you why. Your immune system is the foundation of your health. When your immune system is activated and responsive, it positively influences everything else you do, how well you sleep, how well you manage stress, and even how well your body processes food. A well-functioning immune system is critical to feeling your best every single day. Scientific research supports this. One study published in the Journal of Immunology found that Transfer Factor has the unique ability to help educate, boost, and balance the immune system, making it more capable of recognizing and responding to potential threats. It's one of these reasons why people who take Transfer Factor report feeling more energetic, more resilient, and more in control of their health. At 4Life, we believe that wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. And the 4Life Way is your roadmap. From replenishing your body with the right nutrients to reinforcing your immune system with Transfer Factor, you have everything you need to live a full and healthy life.
It's kind of nice to have David Lisenby talking for us, So, okay. So now let's talk about the products, 4Life products. Immune System Company. That's what we are. Since 1998, we've been branded as the Immune System Company all over the world. Our product, Transfer Factor, is one of our key products, amongst others. There's others as well. Transfer Factor is a messenger molecule, educates your immune system to recognize threats, respond to those threats, and remember those threats. I look at it like just, hundreds of thousands of wanted posters, that are presented to your immune system. So anytime a threat comes along, it identifies it and says, oh, I know that threat. And it mounts an immune response against that threat. And it activates your immune cells within 2 hours, clinically proven to activate your immune cells within 2 hours. So transfer factor is very unique and it is patented. Now, not only do we have the core product of transfer factor, we have targeted transfer factors. Those focus on systems of the body. When most people have a health challenge, they generally know what system is affected, whether it's the brain, the eyes, it could even be maybe sleep, like if you have insomnia or something like that. Your heart, maybe you are diabetic or you're pre-diabetic and you're having issues with the pancreas, where we've got glucose. Heart is cardio, eyes is vista, brain is reflection, recall, and sleep right. Then you got the thyroid, you've got metabolite for the thyroid. Lung, many people are suffering from lung issues due to the recent pandemic. Take lung. Then you've got glutamine, which is kind of like the fuel for the cells, and it also helps to strengthen your gut lining for people that suffer from gut issues, glutamine prime. Then you've got Melpro and Belvi for the reproductive system, Melpro for men for the prostate, and Belvi for women for the ovaries. And you've got KBU, stands for kidney, bladder, and urinary. All these focus on systems, and these products work. Immune support. That's the focus of 4Life. You've got a number of products that you can do that with. You've got your Transfer Factor Plus. You've got Rio Vita. I love Rio Vita simply because it tastes great. My kids love it. My kids grew up on it. They put a sachet, in their water and shake it up. It's full of antioxidants, acai berry, pomegranate, blueberry, elderberry, a lot of powerful antioxidants with transfer factor. And there's your glutamine right there, which is kind of fuel for your cells. The immune boost, that's 1,000 milligrams of transfer factor. Your daily dose should be 600 milligrams per day, and you can get that by combining any of the products. 1,000 milligrams, that would be for someone who actually, like when I fly, I'll be going to India, I'm going to Europe, I'm going to Colombia, Brazil, Peru, all over in the next 3 months. I take my immune boost with me because I know that I'm more susceptible, I'm under stress. So I take 1,000 milligrams of transfer factor every day with my immune boost, and gold factor. I'm a huge fan of gold factor. Trillions of nanoparticles of gold suspended in ionized purified liquid. You take an ounce a day. What does it do? It strengthens your immune system, but at the same time, it activates neurons in the brain and telomerase, which is an enzyme that protects the telomeres. Those are the little tails on your chromosomes. If you protect those chromosomes live longer, they live healthier, and you age slower. So there's some incredible products right there that help the immune system. Then we've got cellular health. We've got Age Pro, anti-aging with NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. It's a mouthful, but just NMN, you can look it up. It's just a great precursor to an enzyme in your body called NAD+, that actually scours the body for those zombie cells. They're called senescence cells. Those are cells that have literally died in your body, but your body hasn't cleansed them. So they're just floating around and they're doing nothing. So therefore, they're not even healthy. They're not good for you. And they reflect aging. So if you could remove those cells, you're going to look younger and you're going to feel younger. Age Pro, there's your gold factor. Renuvo. Renuvo is a recovery product. I was one of the guinea pigs when they introduced that. Not just myself, but others. Believe it or not, the gentleman, Chris Lockwood, who helped formulate this with 4Life, his friends are Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's buddies with them. They were also guinea pigs trying this product out, the Renuvo, as it was being formulated. Recovery. If you're active, and it doesn't matter if you're active in traveling, because it's great for jet lag. It's got a lot of adaptogens, Renuvo, but it's just a recovery product. If you're active, going to the gym, working out, you want to recover quickly, take Renuvo. There's your glutamine prime, which is your energy, your battery packs, your mitochondria. Keep them charged, keep your cells charged. There's your transfer factor plus, collagen, and again, your Rio Vita. All cellular health products. Heart and brain health, essential fatty acids, very important for the brain. Cardio, that's our targeted cardio. Renuvo, recovery. Recall for the brain, for memory. And of course, gold factor to activate those neurons in the brain and keep them active. That's a great bundle right there if you want to fuel your heart and brain for optimal health and longevity. Gut health. You all know there's a gut-brain connection. Very important. Your immune system begins in your gut. That's where it all starts. So you also want to keep that healthy, keep your gut lining healthy, keep every now and then you might want to do a detox where you need to detoxify. I'm actually doing a fast right now. Last time I ate was on Saturday. Didn't eat all day Sunday, haven't eaten yet today. I'm doing a fast, I'm doing a cleanse. But it's very important to maintain good gut health for the body and mind and the immune system. Weight management, also very important. Energy Go Sticks. I love the Energy Go Sticks. It just gives you nice energy with no crash, shape right and burn and presume. Those are all, well, the presume is going to give you a lot of energy as well. It's kind of a pre-workout. Burn and shape right are more for your weight loss. Burn's more of a metabolic product to keep your cells burning. So it helps you burn that fat. And Pro-TF transformation. Many of you have seen my transformation. I got on Pro-TF and started transforming myself a few years ago. And I did get my body fat down to a weight where I could actually compete if I wanted to. I love Pro-TF. Tastes great as well. And it's got all your BCAAs, all your branched chain amino acids in Pro-TF. Then you've got your women's health. Bel-V, as I mentioned, for the female reproductive system, biogenestoine to help with the hormone levels, collagen, metabolite for the thyroid. There's glutamine prime again. You're going to find glutamine prime in a lot of the packages. And woman, which is a product that focuses specifically for women, women vitality, stress management, resilience, reflection, stress formula, Rio Vita. Then there's Right Start. Let me talk Right Start real quick. Right Start is a full regiment. I love Right Start because they're little packets. I can throw a few packets in my briefcase or my suitcase, take them with me on the road. They're just little packets that have everything you need in there. All of your vitamins, your minerals, your antioxidants, transfer factors, essential fatty acids, everything is in there, even selenium, lutein for the eyes. It's just a full regimen. So I tell people, if you're buying a bunch of stuff, GNC or wherever, take Right Start. It's going to be less expensive and you're going to get everything you need for a full regimen. Men's health and vitality. There's some stranger there. Melpro, again, protein. Melpro is for the prostate. I'm 65. I do take Melpro every day. I feel any man over 40 really needs to take care of their prostate. Pro-TF, there's your protein again to maintain good muscle mass, renewal for recovery, glutamine prime to keep those cells and mitochondria energized, essential fatty acid again, very important for the brain now, and just for overall function. And transfer factor, making sure you get your transfer factor plus your 600 milligrams every single day. Skin and beauty, we've got the Aqua line. Aqua, we all know that water is the most important, keeping hydrated. So this target audience, not just women, even me. I sprayed myself this morning after I took a shower, with the toner. I use the toner, I use the cleanser. Gabby, she'll put the night cream on my face. So that's one of the benefits I get. And so, it's a great kit for skincare. And if you want to keep your skin looking young, use our Aqua. They really are amazing. Top products. All right. And you can get it in a bundle or you can get them separately, but glow naturally with Aqua skincare. Then there's our 4Life fundamentals, or we could say general wellness, everything from Gurmar, which actually takes anything sweet, makes it so sour that you don't even want it. Try it. Take a Gurmar and then try taking something sweet, put it in your mouth. You're going to hate it. It tastes horrible. Therefore, you're not going to want to eat the sweets. And you got Flex for Life. I like Flex for Life. I take that at my age now and then. I may feel a little, muscle ache coming on. Fibro for fibromyalgia, arthritis, muscle and joint, CalMag, Multiplex. But those are your essentials. I would just call them your general wellness type of products. You got Inumi. Inumi is actually, Bianca came up with that. It's immune spelled backwards, Inumi. That's your bath, body, your personal care. So again, those are for people that, I use Inumi every day, honestly, the shampoo, the conditioner, body wash, but even kids can use the Inumi. And, that's a line we've had for a while. The toothpaste is one of my favorite toothpaste, no fluoride. And I love it. I'm a big believer in I don't take fluoride, honestly. So, but there's our personal wellness products. And then kids, we've got Right Start, kids and teens. It's got your transfer factor, all your vitamins and minerals in Right Start. Rio Vita Burst, put it in your freezer. The Burst is a gel, freeze it up. Let the kids eat it like a popsicle. And then the chewables, vanilla cream, tastes like candy, and it gives them their daily dose of transfer factor. Strong kids, smart kids, happy hearts, and daily nutrition for growing champions. Pets. Many of you know I've got my baby Odin and Bentley here. Bentley was just barking a second ago if you heard him. And so I love the pets and my dogs and even cats and any animal. Any animal can take transfer factor as well. Now, I don't recommend actually opening a transfer factor plus because it could be a bit sour for them because of the mushroom that's in there. But when your trifactor, the first one you see there, for life transfer factor, open a capsule up and put it in their dog food. They love it. In fact, I've got a video on Odin's Instagram of him eating a darn near a bottle of transfer factor, trifactor formula, but it's great for pets. All right. Healthier pets, happier lives. And then our team for life. I've been blessed to be associated with people that I did not know personally before For Life. I met them because someone who I knew someone who knew someone who knew someone, and that's called networking. And I was introduced to, you can see Viola Davis right there. There she is with the Pro TF, Renuvo, and Energy Go Sticks. And by the way, she's got a new movie coming out called G20. All right. New movie. She's been using our products, getting ready for that movie. All right. And Gabby's with her. So Brady Stewart, a powerlifting bench press world record holder, tennis player, Yaroslava Shvedova. You got Jonathan Okendo and Edgar's Mice. So there's a few of our Team for Life people that use our products. Now let's jump into opportunity here. What makes all this so great, you guys, is we've got an opportunity for anybody to change their lives. And this is my saying, I say this all the time, let me teach you how to build your dream, or someone else will hire you to build theirs. When you look at people like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and all these, all around the world, many of you know some of these billionaires. Well, what do they all have in common? They hire other people to build their dream. All right, it's their dream that was being built. Steve Jobs built his dream and he did it by using others, and that's okay. Then you look at the same thing with Elon Musk and Tesla and his companies. All right, so, build your own dream, okay, rather than building someone else's dream. That's my philosophy. So, why pay retail for these products that I just went through? You can choose your For Life pathway. You can buy them at wholesale by just being a customer, buying it from someone's virtual shop, whoever invited you to a presentation or any presentation. They can send you a link and you can buy the products at wholesale. You don't have to pay retail. Or you can upgrade, get your own For Life ID, and be a preferred customer. Now you can take advantage of the discounts and BOGOs. You can even earn loyalty points for free products. So, I tell everybody being a preferred customer is really the way to go. That way you can order products whenever you want, wherever you are. All right. And have them sent right to you. You can become an affiliate. These are for those that actually want to build the business, start earning money every single day. You can earn trips. We've got additional bonuses for team building, be recognized on those leaderboards that I mentioned earlier. Seeing your name being recognized as in the top 25 of maybe, my shop sellers or signups. So become an affiliate. That's really my focus. I've got customers. I love my customers, but I focus on teaching people how to build the business. Now, becoming a brand ambassador. I do have like Gabby McLean, the one that was with Viola Davis. She's a brand ambassador. She markets the products to her friends because she's really not building a network marketing organization. She's a celebrity trainer. That's her focus, is what she does, is her passion. But if you go to her website, she sells For Life products as a brand ambassador on her website, and she's got a lot of celebrities that use them. 8 ways to make money. So now let's focus on those that become affiliates. You've got a loyalty program for free products, instant discount, meaning that once you achieve your qualification, which is 100 life points, I won't get into the whole life point explanation right now, but we'll just say it's 2 bottles. So if somebody bought a bottle from you and you bought a bottle for yourself, you're qualified. Anything above and beyond that you purchase for yourself, instant discount upon checkout. It's not a reimbursement of any type. Right at checkout, the discount is applied. My shop, you can send your link to anybody, your personal private link to your virtual shop around the world. I've had people recently buy from India, from Peru, from around the world. They buy the products and you earn 25% every time they buy from your link. Rapid rewards. When you sign somebody up, you get paid the next day. They sign somebody up, you get paid the next day. And if they sign somebody up, you get paid the next day. 3 levels get paid every single day, the next day on every single order. I don't know any other company that does this. How can 4Life do this? How can they have an order today and pay you tomorrow and the 2 people above you tomorrow? Because they're debt free. They don't need the cash flow. Therefore, they give us our money as fast as they can. Product resale, that's traditional. You can buy a product. I've got a lot of people that have brick and mortar businesses, and they sell transfer factor products, 4Life products in their store. So they buy it at wholesale. They even get the instant discount for an additional discount, and they sell it retail for that additional 25% in their pocket. Fast start. If you're going to do the business, you must get in the fast start. You can earn over $40,000 of additional income your first year. It's a simple one-time kit purchase. You buy a kit, you get a 4Life bag so you're carrying the brand with you when you go out and share with people. And one time only, you make that purchase of the kit, you're in the fast start. Every time you move up a rank, you get additional income that's paid to you in your bonus, and you get paid double builder bonus. That's the next one. By simply getting 3 people, sponsoring 3 people and getting them on loyalty, as long as you're on loyalty as well, you can earn up to $800 of additional income by having 3 people. They get 3, that's 9, and they get 3, that's 27. Now, that's 40 people on a team. It may take some time to do that, but once you hit it, every single month, you add an additional $800 to your check. And then there's the bonuses by levels and generations. I call that your future. That's your residual. If I were to ask you, which would you prefer? 25% of 10,000 as an income or 3% of a million? I think you'd take the 3% of a million. But first, you've got to get to 25% of 10,000. That's what the rapid rewards are for in the My Shop, those fast bonuses. Then as you're building your network, your teams, that's where those additional bonuses come in. Now, there's a video here as well. You can see it explains the 8 ways to make money. When you guys go use this, I encourage you to go through and click on all the videos and watch them all. We're not going to watch all of them because we'd be here for a couple of hours going through them all, but you might find some favorites and you want to share that particular favorite. This one is 8 ways to earn with 4Life. Team building. Now, this is not bragging, but this has affected me tremendously over the last 27 years. I have a team all over the world, just a lot of people. And I was told over 150 countries now, people that use 4Life products that are part of my organization. Infinity payouts. Once you become a diamond, you start earning infinity bonuses. Then there's the premier pool. You become a bronze, all of a sudden you start getting shares of the company. 1 share for bronze, and as you move up, it doubles. So it goes 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 32. And if you figure it's about $700 per share, just imagine that doubles every time you move up a rank. 4Life is sharing with us global sales, even though you may not have somebody in Russia or in Mongolia. If they're using 4Life and you're a bronze or above, you get paid on some of that business. Platinum pool. That's the top pool. You become a platinum. 1% is divided amongst platinums. The current pool is about $55,000 a month of additional income on top of everything that we've just been sharing. President's Club. You become a President's Club member when you are a gold or above and you're qualifying. All right. At that point, you earn a trip every single year. Now, I'm proud to say that I'm going on a trip I've got my little thing around here, the video, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but called Dolce Vita. You can see it says President's Club. Okay. I leave on May 16th to the 26th. It's a video in here that they sent. First class. I've even got my seats booked on the airplane. It's kind of nice when you're flying in a bed. All first class flat seats, going on a cruise, Celebrity Cruise Line, first class cabin, seeing Europe, starting in Rome, going to Greece. I'll be hitting a new country. For me, that will make 107 countries now. It will be Montenegro, going to Montenegro. But all of that is for President's Club members. I'd love to see you all on these trips, President Club trips. But until you get there, guess what? You've got Great Escape trips. The Great Escape trips, those are for anybody. Just get to Presidential Diamond and you go on your first Great Escape trip. And every time you move up rank, Presidential Elite, Bronze, Bronze Elite, Silver, Silver Elite, you'll go on a new Great Escape trip to an exotic location every 6 months. The next one is this month, April 2025. It's a Caribbean cruise. And believe it or not, I think one of the ports of call is where Jillian is. So she'll probably be greeting everyone when they get off the ship in St. Martin. That's kind of a coincidence. Pretty cool. Okay, so this video I am going to have to show. Again, luxury trips. Also, when you get to platinum, you get a Rolex. I've got my Rolex. I take it with, I don't wear it everywhere because I try to be careful. I don't want anybody cutting my wrist off when I'm traveling internationally. But I wear it at For Life events. On the back of it, you can see it's embossed. It says For Life. And, so you get a Rolex, not just you, your spouse, 2 Rolexes, him and hers. Okay. Cash bonuses, lifestyle rewards, luxury cars and VIP experiences. So let's take a quick look at this fun video. This was a recent Great Escape trip last year that Jillian was on.
The 4 Life Great Escape in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And it's been such an amazing trip, which it always is whenever we get the 4 Life family together. So make sure as we're preparing for the next one that you're on it. See you there.
There I am. Okay.
Jillian.
There I am. Okay.
It's a pleasure to be here in the Great Escape in Puerto Vallarta. What I can tell you is that you need to do everything possible so you can be in the next one.
Great escape trip with 4 Life is like nothing else you can imagine. The beautiful sunset, the amazing food, the beautiful beaches, but most importantly, we get to be with our 4 Life family. Join us.
I get emotional when I see these because I want so bad for everybody to go on these trips. So talking to all of you Kenyans and Africans that are listening, these are for you too. Get to Presidential Diamond, maintain that rank 3 times, and the company will fly you to these trips. And it shows everybody you can do this. You can go on these and have fun and be with all the For Life family. So I encourage everybody, get to Presidential Diamond and then move up from there. But get on that first trip and just experience what it's like. Now, Fast Start. Let's talk about the Fast Start real quick. This is one of the ways to get your business off the ground and get started. There's a video here. I'm not going to show every video, but this is how you unlock the potential of earning over 40,000 additional bonuses the first 12 months you start your business. So you pick a pack and you get started. You've got a core pack, you've got a variety pack. I'm a big fan of the variety pack if you're getting started because you get to experience using a lot of different products. Now, support. Who's going to support you? Well, we've got Upline Pro. First thing is you sign up, choose your products, start sharing them, learn how to use the For Life app, the link. We'll talk about that in a minute here. And step 4, continue learning. That's L. Inspire others. That's I. Stay focused. That's F. And always remember, be engaged. Be engaged with your people. The greatest security there is lies within yourself. When you feel comfortable with who you are for life, what you're doing, it shines. You glow, you shine. You're so proud of sharing this with people. But those core philosophies are so important. Keep learning, inspire others, stay focused, and always engaged. Sign up. Talk to the person who invited you. Get signed up as a preferred customer, affiliate, or brand ambassador. Choose your pack. Start sharing with others. Download the app. Okay, you've got to get the For Life app. Set up your virtual shop. Put your picture in there. Make sure your email, your phone number, and you can even create your own packs. You can create if you want to do a detox pack or a transformation pack, you can create your own packs and send them around the world. And if somebody clicks on it and makes a purchase, you don't have to do anything except get your money the next day. They'll buy it right from your virtual shop because it's your personal link. So you want to get your virtual shop set up and you can name your link. I've got a guy just signed up. His name's Dr. Well in India. And his For Life virtual shop is called forlife.com Dr. Well. And that's the link he shares with everybody. So make sure you get your personalized link set up, okay? And then find the first 3 teammates and help them start sharing their link. And that's how you start building a network. So we throw a life preserver out to everybody. We want everybody to be successful. And your life preserver is us. That's what we offer to help you continue learning, inspiring, staying focused, and engaging with others. So grab a hold of what we have to offer you to help you with all the tools that we've got. And again, I just say that this type of business, you've got to get involved and stay involved. That's how you achieve success and achieve your dreams. So I learned from my mentor, Jim Rohn, way back in the 80s. He said to me, young man, this is him personally telling me, young man, I don't know what company you represent, but I want to give you a bit of advice. Attend every training, every meeting, every event, every rally, and every convention, because some of them will be life-changing, and you don't know which ones they are. So you go to all of them, and some will change your life. So get connected and stay connected. There's the links right there, Upline Pro. If you click on that, it will take you to the Upline Pro website, which is currently undergoing a bit of a new transformation, if you will, with a lot of the pictures. The Inner Circle on Facebook. These are private groups, by the way. Inner Circle, that's where I'm going to be, uploading now some of my videos, my clips, my shorts, and things to hopefully inspire you all and keep you connected. I have a purpose. My purpose is to help you all achieve what I've been blessed to achieve. For me, it's been life-changing. For Life has now paid my organization upwards over $2 billion, approaching $3 billion now in 27 years. lot of money For Life is paying out. So my goal, my purpose is to help you all achieve that. Upline Pro Inner Circle is where I'll be staying connected to those that want to be part of this. Good Health and Solutions and Stories, another private group. That's where you're going to learn. That's a path, if you will, of health. People that want to know strictly just about the health side of this, they may not necessarily be interested at the moment in building a network or being involved in multi-level marketing. It's okay. That's strictly all about health and the benefits and stories that they will hear by joining that Facebook group. It's private, so you have to be asked to join it. If you click on the link, you can request to join. And we've got our WhatsApp group. When you click on that, that's a community. You can join that and stay connected to us through WhatsApp. There is the QR code. You can scan that. And remember, involvement creates commitment. So get registered now. Start with us with our Upline Pro community. And you're going to hear me talk a lot about the community. All right. And a lot of people have teams. You're all building a team. We're all part of a family. We're all part of one big community. But at the end of the day, your organization you build is yours, and that's a team of people you're working with too. You're building a downline. So get registered, scan this, join us, and hopefully we'll be working together. All right. So we've got our private talks each week just to show you some of the support systems we got. We've got private talks every single week. There's the Zoom right there. The passcode is good. You can join in on that. We've got also focused communities I mentioned, Upline Pro Inner Circle. That's going to be my side. A lot of Jillian, a lot of the other people that are with her on the good health side. She's got Dr. Ronnie and other doctors and so forth. We'll even have For Life doctors now and then join in on the health side of things. I'm focused on the business building side, helping people build their network. Wealth, habits. It's all about developing habits. Mentor Monday. That's where we are today. Stay involved on Mentor Monday. We're creatures of habit. Do something and continue to do it. And guess what? It becomes a habit. You miss it if you don't do it. That's why I want you every Monday to be with me, unless I'm on a trip somewhere around the world, but I try to be on every one of these so that I can continue to share with you some insights, some tips, some tools, help you grow your business. All right. Onboard training. You're going to see another new document coming out, an onboarding document to help people like a onboarding. Let's get started step by step, what you need to do and how to stay involved and engaged to build your For Life business. This is all part of the Life Preserver to help keep you afloat. We'll provide you with support and guidance to help you thrive in your business. Tools. For Life's virtual store that we mentioned. Personalized links that you can have to share with people from all around the world to help you unlock the power of me and my 3 to get an extra $800 a month in your check. Fast Start Guide. This is a great guide to be able to get in PDF where it's David Lisenby's kind of his little 90-day system to help you get off the ground and get going and keep track of your business and unlock that extra $40,000+ of additional income the first year. Your catalog, that's how you get the catalog if you want to get a For Life catalog. This is a US catalog, by the way. We can design this for any market. So if you're in a particular market where you want your particular catalog uploaded there, we can do that. Transfer Factor brochure, same applies here. This is the US brochure, which is pretty much the same brochure that's used around the world because Transfer Factor Plus and Transfer Factor Trifactor and Classic, those are the same all over the world. And 7-day quick start to success checklist. That's your onboarding. That's basically helping people get started, going down the list, making sure they got everything set up. My plan of action is always step number 1 is to get prepared. You've got to prepare yourself for success. Knowledge creates confidence, confidence creates action, and action creates results. So it all begins by having the knowledge. That's why we have all this, to help you get that knowledge to feel confident. And meet the team. Jillian, we've got to give Jillian all the credit here. She's the one that from her background knows how to put these types of presentations together that are beautiful, colorful. They link to videos and all kinds of animation and things like that you'll find that gives life to the presentation. Claudia as well. Claudia always she helps to serve us all. She never asks anybody, whose downline are you in or anything. She helps everybody she can in this business. She's the one that helps keep the calendar updated and some of the links on Upline Pro. Dr. Ronnie, she's famous. You can Google her, Dr. Ronnie DeLuce. She's been on CNN. She's been on The View, on Steve Harvey. She's part of our For Life family. She loves For Life, and she's real big on detox and immunity. And she'll be participating in a lot of the weekly talks, the Zooms. Dr. Ojina, there's Dr. Ojina over in Kenya. And so, Doctor, this is also going to be geared for you and your market over there in Kenya. We know that you do health talk every Tuesday. We want to be able to invite people, so we should have a link there that shows them where health talk is so they can connect to you over in your market in Kenya and all of Africa. J. Michael Smith, a restaurateur, great businessman, understands, just a great networker, and he's a great personal relationship builder. I've been to his place a couple of times out in Texas. We love J. Michael and Judy. And there's myself. So this is something I learned a long time ago. Everybody either lives a life of survival or a life of contribution. A life of contribution is much less stressful than a life of survival, and it's more enjoyable. So you have to get beyond a life of survival. We work hard at first for ourselves, our own financial independence, but then you contribute and start helping others. And now you're into contribution mode. And it's a lot less stressful, much more enjoyable, and much more rewarding. So thank you, everybody. That is our presentation that went on for just under an hour, I believe, right? Jillian, just under an hour?